pulled up at the red light there by Murphy's, Texaco. You were leaning on the passenger side, waiting by the door. Said everybody takes the interstate to get across this county line. I smiled and turned the key and said, I've got another road in mind. We passed a white church steeple and a field of freshly baled hay. Waved at two boys fishing where the old bridge crossed the bay. You rested your arm beside me while the miles rolled soft and free. Every little gravel turn brought out another side of me. Take the back way with me. We've got all afternoon. There's a diner by the river, and we'll get there pretty soon. No hurry, no big schedule, just these old tires and the breeze. Take the back way with me and spend a few more miles with me. The sun hung low and golden on the barns and pasture land. You traced circles on the dashboard and reached over for my hand. A mailbox painted blue went by, then another winding lane. I almost missed the turn on purpose just to drive that way again. Take the back way with me. We've got all afternoon. There's a diner by the river, and we'll get there pretty soon. No hurry, no big schedule, just these old tires and the breeze. Take the back way with me and spend a few more miles with me. Funny how a slower road can make a day last twice as long. Every curve becomes a memory and every mile a song. There'll always be another town and another place to see, but right then there was nowhere else I'd rather be. Take the back way with me. Leave the busy world behind. There's a little more of heaven where the county roads unwind. We'll follow every crooked line wherever they may lead. Take the back way with me and spend a few more miles with me. The highway lights were miles away when evening cooled the air. I kept one hand upon the wheel and one around your chair. The long way home never looked so fine to me. So take the back way with me. Take the back way with me. just beyond the county line, the blacktop turned to stone. I eased the pickup down a gear and let it roll along. She pushed her sunglasses up and smiled out through the glass, like she knew a little secret every time the pavement passed. There were Queen Anne's lace and buttercups growing by the fence, a mailbox leaning sideways, and an old barn weathered gray with age. She said, I never liked the roads where everybody goes. Then she rested by the window and watched the cotton clouds move slow. She likes gravel roads where the dust hangs soft behind, where the fields run wide and open, and there's plenty of sky and time. She likes old farm lanes and creek bends, and every place the map runs thin. She likes gravel roads, and I like riding there with her. We crossed a little wooden bridge above a shallow stream. A farmer on a tractor raised his hand and waved at me. She laughed about a picture on a billboard half worn away, and I drove another mile before I asked what she had said. She likes gravel roads where the dust hangs soft behind, where the fields run wide and open, and there's plenty of sky and time. She likes old farm lanes and creek bends, and every place the map runs thin. She likes gravel roads, and I like riding there with her. Funny how the quiet places seem to make a day stand still. You can hear the tires turning and the meadowlarks on the hill. No hurry in the cab that day, just a breeze and her soft smile, and another little gravel road stretching out another mile. She likes gravel roads where the fences come and go, where the wildflowers lean in close and the evening sun hangs low. She likes roads without a reason, and taking time with every season. She likes gravel roads, and I hope they never end. The sun was dropping slowly when we reached the old state line. I turned around and headed back, not really making time. She watched the dust behind us in the amber evening glow, and smiled again the way she does when we find another the gravel road. We'd been following a county road that curled around the pines, talking about a little cafe we'd stop at come supper time. Then I saw that old low water bridge where the creek runs clear and slow. I eased the pickup down to first and said, let's take it nice and slow. The tires hummed across the concrete, just a few feet from the stream. Sunlight danced in broken pieces, like something from a dream. She slipped out and walked beside me, where the sycamores hung low. A pair of red-winged blackbirds rose where the shallow water flowed. Across the low water bridge, where the creek keeps taking its time, we stood and watched the water pass and let the afternoon unwind. No place we had to hurry to, no reason we should miss a few quiet minutes on that bridge, turned into a memory like this. She found a smooth, flat river stone and skipped it once or twice, then pointed at a turtle resting where the water caught the light. I leaned against the pickup door and watched her brush her hair, kind of little moment that sneaks up when you're not aware. Across the low water bridge, where the creek keeps taking its time, we stood and watched the water pass and let the afternoon unwind. No place we had to hurry to, no reason we should miss a few quiet minutes on that bridge, turned into a memory like this. Funny how the smallest places seem to hold on to a day, not the towns or destinations, just the stop along the way. I can't recall where we ate supper or what song came on the radio, but I remember her beside me and that creek moving slow. Across the low water bridge, as the evening shadows grew, she reached for my hand and smiled like there was nowhere else to do. The road kept stretching west of us, but neither one could resist. One more minute on that old bridge, one more minute just like this. Then we climbed back in the pickup and rolled easy through the dusk. The water kept on running, and the first stars came above us. Somewhere down that county road, the night was waiting to begin, but we were already closer across the low water bridge. We'd been driving nearly half the day on Highway 22, past a grain elevator and a field somebody just cut through. The windows down, warm summer air, the radio playing low. She slipped off those old cowboy boots and let her bare feet show. She set them on my dashboard with a laugh I still can hear. Said these things weren't made for riding all across this county here. Then she leaned her head against the glass and watched the fence posts fly, while an old country love song drifted underneath the sky. Her boots on my dashboard, her hair blowing free, one hand keeping time with the song, one hand reaching over to me. I don't recall where we were headed or what town we'd planned to see. I just remember her boots on my dashboard and how easy life could be. We stopped for gas in Morganville and shared a cherry Coke. She laughed about the dusty road and one of my old jokes. Then we climbed back in the pickup and kept rolling with the sun. Those boots stayed right where she left them till the day was nearly done. Her boots on my dashboard, her hair blowing free, one hand keeping time with a song, one hand reaching over to me. I don't recall where we were headed or what town we planned to see. I just remember her boots on my dashboard and how easy life could be. Funny how the little things stay long after miles are gone. drove on. Just a pair of worn-out boots, and the way she smiled at me, like she had all the time in the world and nowhere else to be. Her boots on my dashboard, the evening settling in, a golden sunset on the hood, and old songs on the wind. Someday I'll probably forget half the roads we used to see, but I'll remember her boots on my dashboard, and that ride she shared with me. The stars were coming out when I pulled into her drive. She slipped those old boots on again and gave me one last smile. Then she turned and waved good night, and I sat there for a while, thinking about her boots on my dashboard and another country mile. We turned down a narrow county road where the cedars met above, making little patches of shade and strips of afternoon sun. Then I saw an old black mailbox leaning slightly to one side, with faded white letters and a gravel drive behind. You said, I wonder who lives there, and if they've been there long. I said, probably somebody who knows every bird and every storm. Then you smiled and looked out through the window at the trees and said, I wouldn't mind a place like that someday. Would you agree? That mailbox at Old Cedar Lane started us talking about little things, a front porch swing and a yellow light shining through the kitchen late at night, a couple rocking chairs and a dog asleep in the yard. Funny how a dream can start with an old mailbox at Old Cedar Lane. We sat there for a minute where the gravel met the grass, neither one in any hurry to let that moment pass. I could almost see the picture in the way you looked around, like you already heard our footsteps on that little piece piece of ground. That mailbox at Old Cedar Lane started us talking about little things. A front porch swing and a yellow light shining through the kitchen late at night. A couple rocking chairs and a dog asleep in the yard. Funny how a dream can start with an old mailbox at Old Cedar Lane. There wasn't any promise made, no grand plans that afternoon. Just two people in an old pickup, watching shadows move. But some conversations settle softly in your heart and stay there long after the road gets dark. That mailbox at Old Cedar Lane made tomorrow seem a little less far away. A screen door creaking in the breeze, flower pots and tall shade trees, a place where we'd wave at passing cars and count the evening stars, all because of a mailbox at Old Cedar Lane. I drove on when the road curved west and the cedars slipped behind. You kept looking through the rear view till it faded out of sight. Then you reached across the seat and gently took my hand, and we carried that little dream past the mailbox at Old Cedar Lane. I roll the windows down just south of Miller's Feed and Sea. A warm breeze came across the fields and carried the smell of green. You pulled your hair up off your neck and laughed into the air. The old truck sounded happy as it hummed along out there. We passed a pond with two boys fishing underneath a willow tree. A farmer on a tractor tipped his cap as we went by slowly. The radio was playing some old tune we'd always known. You sang the words a little wrong and somehow made them your own. Windows full of summer, blue sky everywhere, hayfields rolling by us, and sunshine in your hair. No place we had to get to, nothing waiting up ahead. ahead. We had windows full of summer and a country road instead. We stopped beside a little store and bought a cold orange drink. Sat on the tailgate for a while and watched the swallows dip and swing. Then we climbed back in the pickup and took the long way west. You stretched your hand across the seat and let it come to rest. Windows full of summer, blue sky everywhere, hayfields rolling by us and sunshine in your hair. No place we had to get to, nothing waiting up ahead. We had windows full of summer and a country road instead. Funny how an afternoon can slip into your heart without a big occasion or a grand and special start. Just warm air through an open cabin, someone by your side, and all at once the simple things become the perfect ride. Windows full of summer, the shadows growing long, a meadowlark beside the fence, and one more country song. The day kept moving gently, like it never planned to end. We had windows full of summer and another mile to spend. The sun was settling low behind a line of cedar trees. I drove with one hand on the wheel and one caught in the breeze. You leaned against my shoulder while the evening settled in, with windows full of summer and smiles upon the wind.
I found that old windmill by chance one Sunday afternoon, standing on a little hill beneath the sky of blue. The blades had long stopped turning, but the view went on for miles. I thought about that quiet place the first time that you smiled. The next week after supper, I said I've got a place to show. We drove the pickup up the ridge where the tall grass used to grow. You stepped out and looked around while the evening settled in. Then you turned and said, I think I'd like to come back here again. Meet me at the old windmill when the day begins to slow. We'll watch the shadows cross the fields and the golden sunlight glow. There's not another place I know that feels quite like it still. Meet me at the old windmill. We've been there in early spring and on warm July nights, watch distant porch lights flicker on and stars come out one by one. Sometimes we talk for hours there, and sometimes not at all. The breeze through that old windmill seems to say enough for us. Meet me at the old windmill when the day begins to slow. We'll watch the shadows cross the fields and the golden sunlight glow. There's not another place I know that feels quite like it still. Meet me at the old windmill. Funny how a patch of ground can turn into something more, not because of what was there or who had come before. Just two people finding one more place along the way that somehow keeps a little piece of every day. Meet me at the old windmill as the sky turns amber red. We'll lean against the fence a while and watch the daylight head west. Tomorrow can take care of itself. Tonight's a simple thrill. So meet me at the old windmill. The first star shined above the fields as evening settled low. I reached and took your hand before it was time to go. And we stayed another minute on that hill beside the fields and fading sun at the old windmill. The band had been playing two steps nearly half the night. Boots were sliding on the hardwood underneath the strings of lights. Then the fiddle eased into a tune, soft and low and sweet, and you turned and smiled at me from across the crowded room. I walked over and held out my hand. You didn't say a thing. You laid your hand inside of mine while the piano gently played. We found a little patch of floor among the hats and laughing friends, and all at once the whole place seemed a million miles away. One slow song between us, that's all it took tonight. Your cheek against my shoulder, and your hand held close in mine. No big words or promises, no need for anything new. There was a whole world around us, and one slow song between us two. The waitress carried empty glasses past the neon beer sign glow. A couple by the jukebox stopped and swayed a little slow. I could hear your quiet breathing while we moved from side to side. And I wish that old dance hall clock would simply lose its mind. One slow song between us, that's all it took tonight. Your cheek against my shoulder, and your hand held close in mine. No big words or promises, no need for anything new. There was a whole world around us, and one slow song between us two. Funny how a simple waltz can say what words can't do. 3 easy steps around the floor, and somehow I knew. Some moments don't ask questions and don't need reasons why. They just settle in your memory and stay there all your life. One slow song between us, as the last note lingered on. The band was nearly finished, and before we knew it gone, but I still held your hand a moment, like neither one of us wanted to move. There was a whole world around us, and one slow song between us two. Someone called for one more number, and the laughter started too. But for a few quiet minutes on that old dance hall floor, there was nothing else that mattered than one slow song between us two.
Dance hall lights were fading as I pulled into your drive. The radio played softly while the crickets filled the night. I walked you up the sidewalk, past the flower beds and swings. Neither one of us seemed ready for the evening's ending. You stopped beside the screen door and brushed your hair behind your ear. Somewhere down the road a dog barked and all the stars looked clear. Then the porch light caught your face as you turned around to me, and I wished I could remember every little thing I'd seen. That yellow porch light smile could've lit this whole small town. It stayed with me like a favorite song long after I drove off down. It didn't need a word at all. It stayed with me for miles. That one last look beneath the light, that yellow porch light smile. You said I had a real nice time. Maybe Sunday if you're free. I said I know a road by Miller's Creek you'd probably like to see. You nodded and looked down a bit, then looked right back at me, like tomorrow was already waiting somewhere in between. That yellow porch light smile could've lit this whole small town. It stayed with me like a favorite song long after I drove off down. It didn't need a word at all. It stayed with me for miles. That one last look beneath the light, that yellow porch light smile. Funny how an evening can come down to something small, not the dancing or the music or the drive back after all. Just standing by a front porch while summer filled the air, and seeing in one quiet smile that you'd like to meet me there again.
midnight smile was waiting as I turned to go. A little bit of happiness in a warm and gentle glow. I looked back once from the front gate, and you were standing there a while underneath that old porch light, with that yellow porch light smile. I drove home with the windows down beneath the midnight sky, and every mile behind me seemed to pass a little light. I knew I'd see you pretty soon. I could tell it all the while, from one soft goodbye and that yellow porch light smile.
The dance hall closed around 11 and we weren't ready yet, so I headed down the county road like I always seemed to do. The little place beside the highway still had its neon shining bright, and you smiled when I pulled in there on another Saturday night. The waitress said your booth is open and she led us to the back. She brought sweet tea without us asking, and the menu's in our laps. You ordered chicken and dumplings, I had the special of the day. Then we shared a piece of apple pie the same old familiar way. Our favorite booth by the window and the jukebox light, a little corner of the world on another Saturday night. Nothing fancy, nothing new, just coffee cups and me and you. Somehow everything feels right in our favorite booth tonight. A young couple sat beside us making plans for Sunday afternoon. An old man folded up his paper and hummed a country tune. You talked about your mama's garden and the dress you'd seen downtown. I don't remember saying much, I just liked hearing the sound. Our favorite booth by the window and the jukebox light, a little corner of the world on another Saturday night. Nothing fancy, nothing new, just coffee cups and me and you. Somehow everything feels right in our favorite booth tonight. Funny how a place can start to feel a little like a friend when you've laughed there and talked there time and time again. Not every memory comes from somewhere people write about. Sometimes it's just a roadside cafe and someone you can't do without. Our favorite booth while the midnight hour slipped on by. The waitress filled our cups once more and wished us both good night. We stayed a little longer there with one last bite of apple pie to split, and the whole world felt just fine in our favorite booth tonight. I paid the check and held the door while you put on your sweater slow. The neon sign buzzed softly in the cool and quiet glow. Then we drove away, still talking underneath the pale moonlight, already looking forward to our favorite booth next Saturday night. sun was hanging low enough to touch the western trees. I drove with one hand on the wheel and one arm in the breeze. The road cut through some pasture land where cattle grazed below, and fence posts line the county road like old friends in a row. You had your head against the seat and your shoes kicked off again, watching shadows stretch across the fields beyond the barbed wire fence. A red-tailed hawk flew overhead and disappeared from view. Then you smiled and said, I could ride this road all night with you. Fence posts in the evening going by one at a time, golden fields and open sky, and not a thing on our minds. No reason to rush anywhere, no place we'd rather be. Just fence posts in the evening and your company. We passed an old red barn that looked like it had seen 100 years, a windmill and a water tank and rows of cedar trees. The radio had faded out somewhere a mile or two before, but the quiet seemed to fit the way the evening softly rolled. Fence posts in the evening going by one at a time, golden fields and open sky, and not a thing on our minds. No reason to rush anywhere, no place we'd rather be. Just fence posts in the evening and your company. Funny how a sunset ride can make the whole world slow. You notice little things you'd miss on busier roads, a pasture gate, a patch of light, an old oak on a hill, and someone sitting next to you who's happy being still. Fence posts in the evening, now the sky is turning rose, the first star shining faintly and the air is growing cool. We'll keep rolling west a little while till daylight's memory is gone. Just fence posts in the evening and this old truck moving on. The fields turned dark behind us as another mile went by. You reached over and held my hand beneath the fading sky, and somewhere down that county road the night was settling deep, past the fence posts in the evening where the world felt half asleep. We turned off Highway 60 just to see where that road went, past a grain mill and a filling station and a line of old white fences. Then the trees opened up ahead and the river came inside, moving slow beneath the evening and the last of the golden light. The road curved right beside the water for what seemed a country mile. You rolled your window halfway down and sat there with a smile. The river caught the setting sun and broke it into streams like somebody scattered copper across the creek. The long curve beside the river might be the prettiest road we've seen. Water shining through the willow trees and fields of summer green. We could have driven right on past, but we're sure glad we didn't do. We found one more little piece of heaven on that long curve beside the river with you. A fisherman was packing up beside a weathered wooden dock. A blue heron lifted slowly from a patch of river grass. I eased the pickup down a gear and let the evening take its time. You reached over and took my hand while the river rolled beside. The long curve beside the river might be the prettiest road we've seen. Water shining through the willow trees and fields of summer grain. We could have driven right on past, but we're sure glad we didn't do. We found one more little piece of heaven on that long curve beside the river with you. Funny how the road you never planned to take sometimes turn into the ones you talk about for years. Not because of where they lead, but because of who was there and the way the whole world looked for a little while. The long curve beside the river, as the first stars started to show, the water still held a little light, and the evening settled low. I said, I don't think I'll forget this view. You smiled and said, neither will I. And we kept rolling nice and easy on that long curve beside the river tonight. The river finally slipped behind us, and the road climbed toward the hills. But every now and then I think about that bend that's standing still, and the way the sunset found us with nothing else to do on that long curve beside the river, just me and you. I backed the truck up on a little grassy rise where the town lights couldn't reach the sky. You pulled an old quilt from behind the seat and kicked off your shoes in the summer heat. The radio whispered through a little static now and then, and the crickets sang right along with it. We watched one star come and then another, like porch lights turning on for one another. You pointed out shapes I couldn't quite see, and laughed when you disagreed with me. Somewhere down below us, a dog barked once, then everything settled into the night. Tailgate watching stars with you, 1,000,000 miles above our view. No place to be and nothing to prove, just a soft old song and a harvest moon. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but tonight has all the little things that a man remembers all his years. Tailgate watching stars with you. I handed you my jacket when the breeze turned cool. You wore it like it belonged to you. The headlights of a car crossed a distant hill, then disappeared and everything stood still. You leaned your head against my shoulder like we'd been there 100 times before. Tailgate watching stars with you, 1,000,000 miles above our view. No place to be and nothing to prove, just a soft old song and a harvest moon. I don't know what tomorrow brings, but tonight has all the little things that a man remembers all his years. Tailgate watching stars with you. We never counted how late it got, never talked about leaving that spot. Some nights don't need a reason why, they're already perfect by and by. Tailgate watching stars with you. The night rolled on like it always knew how to slow the world to an easy pace and leave a smile upon my face. If I ever lose my way somehow, I'll still see this old pickup now, parked beneath those midnight blue. Tailgate watching stars with you. The radio faded to a lonely tune, and we stayed there under the moon, counting stars instead of miles, and holding on to that little while. The sun was barely peeking through the sycamore trees when we pulled off the highway for something to eat. A little neon sign still glowed from the night, said Sunrise Café in faded red and white. The waitress looked up and said, "Take any seat," and poured us both a cup before we spoke a word. The cook was humming softly by the old grill fan. A farmer in coveralls read the morning paper again. You tucked your hair behind your ear and smiled at me as the window filled with early light and steam. Then a plate of biscuits came with butter on the side, and suddenly there was no reason left to run. Biscuits at Sunrise Café, coffee and the start of another day. The whole world's waking up outside, but we're in no hurry, with time on our side, a little booth and a window view. Never seemed like much until I sat there with you. Some weekends leave without a trace, but I'll remember biscuits at Sunrise Café. A trucker tipped his cap and headed for the door. A couple came in we'd probably seen before. You laughed about the dance hall and the stars last night, and how we never made it home till daylight. I reached across and took your hand for just a while the sunlight climbed another inch across the floor. Biscuits at Sunrise Café, coffee and the start of another day. The whole world's waking up outside, but we're in no hurry, with time on our side, a little booth and a window view. Never seemed like much until I sat there with you. Some weekends leave without a trace, but I'll remember biscuits at Sunrise Café. There'll be bigger places down the road somewhere, but I don't think they'll ever quite compare to a quiet morning and an easy smile, with nowhere we need to be for a little while. Biscuits at Sunrise Café, warm cups and the promise of a brand new day. The radio played soft behind the counter light, and everything in the world just felt right. The best part of the miles we've known was never the road or the places we've gone. It was finding little moments made for two, like biscuits at Sunrise Café. The waitress filled our cups one final time. We paid the check and watched the church bells chime. Then we walked outside beneath the morning blue, and another country road was waiting for me and you. morning sun was laying on the hood as we rolled out like a little country station playing songs from the past. You had your elbow resting by the window frame, and every mile felt easy just the same. We passed a mailbox and an old red barn, a farmer on a tractor waving from his yard. Pulled over once to watch a creek run by, bought cold drinks at a store with a hand-painted sign. Some folks go looking for someplace brand new. We kept finding all we needed in the view. It's a backroad rendezvous, me and you, with nothing much to do. Just a winding road beneath the sky so blue, and a song or two coming through. Every laugh and every mile, every sunset, every smile turns another ordinary day into a backroad rendezvous. By late afternoon, the shadows stretched out long. You reached over and started singing with the song. We drove past fences glowing gold and brown, and watched the lights come on in a little country town. And you looked at me and softly said, "Let's ride." Like there was still a whole day left outside. It's a backroad rendezvous, me and you, with nothing much to do. Just a winding road beneath the sky so blue, and a song or two coming through. Every laugh and every mile, every sunset, every smile turns another ordinary day into a backroad rendezvous. I couldn't tell you where each road began, or remember every little place we've been, but I can still see her smile in the passenger seat, and hear gravel under these old tires and feet. It's a backroad rendezvous, a Sunday drive that never feels through. No finish line and no place we have to be. Just one more hill and one more memory. We'll keep chasing open skies, watching seasons rolling by, as long as there's a road to wander through. It's a backroad rendezvous. Yes, it's a backroad rendezvous. The highway curved beyond the morning dew. You smiled at me and I smiled back at you. Another road disappeared from view, and we just kept driving on.